speakers were great, a lot of different backgrounds. So we had clients, we had architectural engineering firms, we had tool manufacturers. So we had the full gambit, and we got to hear everybody's concerns, we got to hear everybody's kind of issues, and also we got to hear solutions that are potentially there. So I think we can, all together, everybody's learned a lot, and we can work a lot closer together.
I think there is a lot of opportunity. We can be part of continuous building Europe. So the moment that you have not only the money inside, but the meaning behind having semiconductor back in Europe as a leader, I think that can work. Because currently, I think what's happening in East of Asia, in the US, you can see with the CHIP Act, huge amount of factories. There is no reason for Europe to stay behind. The question is how to do it correctly and how to make the people engage and be part of the goal of the CHIP Act.
We all have different approaches to a common goal, and it's good to learn how different companies do it. We all sort of set in our ways, and we typically do things like we did it in the past, and it's good to hear from other colleagues how they do it, and we can all learn from each other and move the industry forward.
I appreciate the occasion to understand something for me this is totally new regarding the construction part, and was a way to learn more regarding this part. For me it's useful because sometimes starting from a good construction is possible to avoid some problem in the future.
Key takeaways from the conference so far are speed is the new KPI that we all need to measure ourselves towards, and change is no longer the challenge, but it's actually the playground that we're all working in. If I were to describe the event in 3 words, it would be networking, innovation, and connections.
What I like is if I'm exposed to quite a number of topics, different topics. And I mean, you managed around the core topic to have, I think we had at least 3 topics on project management, on people management, development of teams. And that's great because that applies in different contexts. And this is also one of the reasons why I would go to a conference, because I'm exposing myself to things I wouldn't consume normally in my daily work.
How do I like the cocktail reception? So I think it's very welcoming, it makes everybody very much at ease and easy to connect with the different either suppliers, partners, competitors even. And it makes a very good environment to exchange ideas and expectations also on the conference outcomes.
In my opinion, in Europe, the challenge that we have in semiconductor industry is that there are a lot of regulation, and although there is the CHIP Act that help with funding, we need more support to streamline the complexity. So in our company, we need a lot of resources to understand the regulation, the law, and to get through the funding. This is the major one, in my opinion.
Novetrix is a good partner in this. And at first, I have to say, as you contacted me, I was not sure what the organization is about, but I'm positively surprised and I enjoy to be here. And if you ask me again, I would come again.
So I was very open for my expectations to coming here, and I think one thing that really struck me is how many very experienced people are here, and there's so much to teach and so much to share, and a very cool thing to see.